Mobile phone microphone #script, the evolution of the telephone around the world. Estimated duration, 3 to 5 minutes. Clapperboard introduction, hook, 20 seconds. Old images of early telephones and people using modern smartphones. Narrator. Have you ever wondered how we went from wall-mounted crank phones to pocket-sized smartphones? Telephone receiver Black Right Arrow #mobile phone. The history of the telephone is packed with curious inventions, controversies, and breakthroughs that changed the way the world connects. And today, I'm going to show you how it all happened. Black screen with the sound of an old phone ringing. Narrator. Get ready to discover the fascinating evolution of the telephone around the world. Telephone receiver. The birth of the telephone, 40 seconds. Photos of Alexander Graham Bell and replicas of early phones. Narrator. It all started in 1876, when Alexander Graham Bell made the very first phone call in history. The famous words, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you," megaphone. Back then, calls only worked with physical wires connecting the devices directly. Old diagrams of telephone systems. Narrator. But Bell wasn't the only one chasing this idea. Inventors like Elisha Gray were also competing for the telephone patent. This story almost had a different hero. Telephone receiver from wires to wireless, 50 seconds. Images of switchboard operators manually connecting calls. Narrator. In the early 20th century, calls required operators to manually connect lines. Imagine waiting for someone to plug in your call. Footage of rotary phones and vintage models from the 50s to 80s. Narrator. Over time, rotary phones and later push-button phones became household staples. But the big leap came in 1973, when Motorola created the first mobile phone. And guess what? The battery only lasted 30 minutes, and took 10 hours to charge. Mobile phone smartphones and the digital revolution, 50 seconds. Images of 80s brick phones, 90s cell phones, and modern smartphones. Narrator. From those massive brick phones of the 80s, we reached the 90s with smaller models, and even games like Snake on Nokia phones. But in 2007, everything changed when Apple introduced the iPhone, combining a phone, camera,